This one and nothing best TV. If you never subscribe, may you do. May for the talk all the story with this inside Nigeria. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Anywhere where you watch from. The story we will get for everybody today. Now be the Edo election where they hot like Bomo where they put for inside pepper soup. Now federal government can't decide, say me the sent committee from Abuja, may they come Edo state come make peace. Which now Abdul Salam now lead the peace committee. Now government, now the governor of the state, Godwin Norega say Obaseki can't receive them gidigba for governor house. So make we see how the meeting go.
Led by General Abdul Salam Abubakar retired are in Edo State to intervene in the rising tension before Saturday's Edo State governorship election with a view to ensure a peaceful poll.
Purpose of this court to ensure that all those who are involved get hold of their supporters and party to ensure that it's peace that country. This is why we're here, and I want to thank you for coming to receive us here. I want to thank you again, and I pray that the peace continue to reign, not only in the state, but also in the whole country.
Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki appreciates the chairman of the committee, General Abdul Salam Abubakar retired, for his efforts at achieving sustainable peace in the African continent through the Peace Accord initiative. The state governor assured the committee that his administration and party will abide by the peace path as it is in the best interest of the state.
I just want to assure you that as a government and as an individual, we totally align with your cause, we totally align with what you represent, and to let you know that it is in our best interest as a government to promote peace and ensure that there is peace in our land.
The visit of the Peace Accord Committee ahead of the Saturday's election is seen as setting a new template to resolve election issues. General Abdul Salam Abubakar retired-led National Peace Committee was conceptualized in 2014 as a non-governmental initiative aimed at preventing election violence in the country. Its members include eminent elder statesmen driven by the desire to support free, fair, and credible elections. Patience.
So my people, there you have it. By the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time we're reaching you today, thank you so much for your wonderful support. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much. Yes, so you've watched the video. There you have it. There you see Governor Godwin Obaseki receiving National Peace Committee in Benin City, Edo State, ahead of the forthcoming elections that will be taking place very soon in Edo State. A matter of hours to go, exactly 4 days from today. The Edo State governorship election has been ongoing. I mean, it's one of the most trend events recently in the country. One of the events that everyone, the whole country is looking forward to, not just in Nigeria, but also outside the country. Even the United States of America is very, very interested in this, in this matter and what have you. So, recently the United States of America, they gave visa bans to some persons in with regards to Bayelsa State and Kogi State as a result of election malpractices, saying to the people, this is what will be done to anyone who instigates violence during the Edo State and Ondo State election. That's to tell you how serious and how the Edo State really has, a lot of coverage all over, and everyone everywhere is interested to see Nigerian democracy, continue and become great. But my question there is that I'm just, very particular about how do we, really ascertain truly and really who are those who are causing the violence. Take, for instance, if the main characters are being shielded by our government, so who exactly is causing this, who exactly is talking about this democracy matter, and who exactly is against those who are perpetrating any form of violence during the election? So that's the big question. That's the big question, because the truth of the matter be told is, how can you actually distinguish, or how can you actually see this was the people or the persons who instigated the violence? Take, for instance, what is going on now in Edo State. Thank God for the peace committee that has come into Edo State. You just watched the video and you saw for yourself. How can you, we're hearing recently, and it's no longer a news, it's actually a statement of fact, that right now what we are saying is that former governor of Edo State, Adams Oshomole, we have troops of, battalion of soldiers right now in his compound in Edo State as we speak, 4 days to the election. We've been making this noise, we've been shouting about it, and the whole nation is getting aware. How come we've not heard anything from the presidency, from APC, from Buhari especially, who said that this election is going to be free and fair? And we've not heard from INEC, who said that this election is going to be transparent. By the way, they have stopped what they want to use for facial recognition, and then what they want to use to ensure more transparency in this election. They said it's not working, can only be used for small election. They will not be using it for a dual election, because these are where malpractices start from, my people. These are just the stems all leading to the malpractice and taking on of people votes and the ballot papers and what have you. So what's happening now in this country is a matter that we are worried about. I will say we are worried about, as a result of some issues really going on in this country. Because how can you actually tell us that this will be free and fair when the processes that you use in Nasarawa State, and you were the one who came to tell Nigerians, tell Edo State that you are ready for the election? It was used in Nasarawa State. It was proven that it is good. Because the funniest thing with that zip pad is that there is facial recognition. So the persons exactly who is voting is the very person who has the voter card. So there's minimal impersonation of persons to come and vote. But now as we're speaking, INEC has gotten rid of that thing as we're speaking now. Not only that, the commissioner of police, we're talking about the IG of police, particularly mentioned that there'll be no security for Adams Oshomole, for Governor Godwin Obaseki, and Ize Iyamo. But we have a battalion of soldiers now, as we're speaking now, in Adams Oshomole's compound, and right now moving around all the streets, familiarizing themselves with all the streets in Edo State, actually intimidating voters, those that will come out and vote, because the people are complaining now that the presence of soldiers is already instilling fear in them, that so this election is actually going to be violent, it's not going to be free and fair, and bringing up all kinds of speculations and bringing up all kinds of, people are anxious, anxiety. This is not what should be. However, it's happening. Well, what is the government of Nigeria saying to that? The US, what I would suggest to the US, because the truth of the matter is that these news are traveling. These news are going far, all over the country, all over the world. That's how they know what is going on. So when they put some buzzwords, this news, they come up. What we want to advise to United States of America is that they should not just take Buhari's word or take anyone in government words for it. They should come and do their own personal investigation. Or Nigerians, what do you think? Leave us a comment, like and share, subscribe, click on the notification button. God bless you. From us, it's bye for now. Have a lovely day.